Hi everyone and welcome. This is Sally Anderson from Easysingingsuccess.com. So glad that you've opted in. It's great to be able to share the next few minutes with you. So congratulations. Now, whether you're young, whether you're more mature, whether you're male, whether you're female, it doesn't matter. You're here and that's the main thing. Now, obviously you want to sing. You may have sung in the past, or you're just a complete novice. You may have been perhaps mortally wounded when you did try to sing and somebody said, "Oh, that sounds terrible," or whatever. But the truth is, we have all come from this singing place. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, as small children and babies, we used a lot of the sounds and a lot of the techniques that we use now or any time when we sing. So if you look at a baby breathe, just that whole belly breathing, that whole different way of breathing, a lot more deeply and a lot more from the belly. And when we're making sounds, when we're little children, nah, 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 and humming and doing everything that is just so much like singing. So I believe if you can speak, you can sing. In fact, singing is just really an extension of speaking. And sometimes we just get in the way and make it more difficult than it actually is. The great Dame Nellie Melba, who is a great Australian singer, she said it's difficult to sing badly and easy to sing well. We just have to take ourselves out of the way. So think about that for a while. So it might be that you want to sing at a friend's wedding. It might be that you want to sing in a choir. It might be that you just want to sing really well in the shower. Whatever it is. And it's just a lovely thing to do that you can bring so much joy to yourself and to other people. And the benefits for your health are incredible as well. But we'll go into that another time. So in the next few minutes, I'm just going to give you some fundamentals about singing, learning to sing. And I believe there's 4 main components of singing. So I'd like to go through those, and of course I'll explain those more later as we go down the track. But the first one I'd like to talk about is the breathing, which is really the powerhouse or the brains of any sort of speech or singing. So many of us have got into the habit of breathing quite shallow just from our chest. So it's reactivating, as I said, this breathing that we used to do when we were small babies. And it's about giving, really in a sense, that structure and scaffolding to your singing. So if you've got good breath support and you're really conscious of that, then the rest is pretty easy. The next component is about phonation. That is, so you've got your breath, you've got your lungs taking in the breath, and then the breath comes up through your trachea, and at the top of your trachea are your vocal folds or your larynx. And in this little voice box or larynx are your vocal folds. So the air comes through there, and that is what I mean by phonation. It's the ability for us to make a sound. So we've made the sound, and then the next step is to articulate the sound. So number 3 is your articulators. And your articulators are your tongue, your teeth, your lips, anything that is actually making the sound. So if you are deprived of one of those aspects, like if you didn't have a tongue, you wouldn't be able to articulate as well. So we've got the breathing, the phonation, the articulators. And then once we've made the sound, then we have this whole resonating chamber or vibrating chamber called our body. So then we can make all sorts of sounds as we require. So the louder we want the sound, the more breath we need to give that note or that sound. So your resonating chambers mainly are in your head, behind your nose, your eyes. The back of your head also is an organ called a pharynx, which is a really, really huge resonating organ in terms of resonance. Of course, you're resonating in your mouth, and as I'm just speaking now, I can feel my chest vibrating. So they're the four main components of singing that all fit so magically together for us to be able to speak and for us to be able to sing. Okay, so if we put all these components together that we've talked about, the breathing, the phonation, the articulators, and the resonation, we then are able to sing in a safe way that's going to give us good scaffolding, good support, and we know what's going on basically with our body as we are singing. So with the song Summertime, there's one word I'm just going to sing, and I'm going to explain the components as we go through. So as I breathe in, there's the first one. The brains are in my belly. I'm getting that nice belly breath. And you'll learn how to breathe safely and so that you give your singing and your speaking a lot of support. And you'll be surprised how your speaking improves too when you are more conscious of your breathing. So I'm breathing in. And then as I'm thinking about the word summertime, to start the song Summertime, I'm not going to sing it all, but just to start the song, Summertime, so I'm going to phonate, so I've got that breath, and then the breath is going over my vocal folds, and then I'm getting now ready to articulate, and then I'm going to be using my resonance in different ways according to how I'm going to sing that particular word. Here we go. Summertime. So as I sung that, I took the breath. That was step one. Step two was to make the sound. Step three was to articulate and form the sound. And step four was to then sing it and let it just resonate. My body, as I said earlier, is my whole resonating chamber. So I'll do it once more, and I'll probably do it differently. Summertime. So you can see how I'm getting loud and soft and pulling back, and I'm controlling a lot of that volume with my belly. Okay, I have to do the rest, so I'm just going to do a few more words. Here we go. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. So you can just start experimenting. Humming is a really great way to get that great voice placement as well. So anyway, we're going to go a lot more into that later. So what I am offering to you is for you to have this opportunity to become a member of Easysingingsuccess.com. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means every week you receive a singing lesson from me. Now, these lessons are sequential. They go through for 12 months. So every week you get a singing lesson from me. We learn all sorts of different songs. We all learn different techniques. I look at all genres, jazz, pop, blues, a little bit of traditional, folk. So we cover a whole gamut of singing genres. So you get a weekly lesson, and it usually goes for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you just get that delivered into your inbox on your computer. So you can do it all at home. You don't have to go anywhere. It's just delivered and away you go. You also receive from me a free Skype lesson. So you can go onto Bookio, which is on the landing page, and you'll learn more about that when you sign up. And you go to Bookio and you book in a time. You'll see what times I've got there. And we can just work one-on-one together, and I can assess where you're at in a non-threatening way, and we can take it from there. And then as time goes on, I can certainly offer more Skype lessons for you. So we also have a singers lounge. So that gives you the opportunity to come in if you've got any questions you'd like to ask. Other people can also answer them, as well as I'll have input on that particular topic that you're bringing to the singers lounge. So that means that it's for you for 12 months at $47 a month. So if you are interested in coming on this journey with me, what you need to do is to follow the prompts on this page, and you can be on your way to learning how to sing for only $47 a month. Now, just recapping, you receive a lesson every week, and you receive access to the Singers Lounge, and you also receive a free Skype lesson. And as I said, we can organise others along the way. So I'm really looking forward to you joining and to being part of this wonderful community of learning how to sing. So as I say, follow the prompts on this page and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.